In the world of sports, there's always the possibility of something going wrong. But this is absurd. So buckle up tight for a wild and crazy ride. Sports Disasters is next. The date is June 15th, 1991. 40,000 spectators have come to watch the air show at the Rose Festival in Portland, Oregon. Up in the air is veteran stunt pilot Jimmy Franklin. And along with him is Lee Ullman, a stuntman who is going to try something different. One of the witnesses this day is cameraman Gordon Coffin.
What Lee and Jimmy had planned today was something that nobody had ever seen before, at least not in the modern air show era, and that was that Lee was going to climb down underneath the undercarriage of the aircraft and hang off of the strut that goes between the two landing wheels down there. Basically hang by his hands and walk along as they're flying along the crowd. It was really stunning to see.
But after Lee's stunt, something goes wrong. The moisture on the strut causes Lee to slip and fall. Hanging by a safety wire, Lee finds it impossible to pull himself back up. For the next 20 minutes, the pilot and crew try to figure out a solution.
I was worried, and I could tell by the tone of voice and the people talking in the tower and the people around me that this was a serious situation. The aircraft that Jimmy flies, they don't put enough fuel on there because they want to keep it light for the aircraft maneuvers. So you have the clock ticking on the amount of fuel that's on the aircraft. And he can't land with Lee Ullman dangling below the plane like that.
The solution they come up with is to have a pickup truck drive down the runway and have the plane gently drop Lee into the back of the truck.
I had to leave my position and run across the staging area. I set my camera up on the tripod, and I was shaking because I was running, the excitement, the adrenaline. And I remember as he's coming down, and I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking to myself, please, I don't want to watch this guy die.
Once Lee lands in the truck, the handlers still need to cut loose the safety wire.
It was an incredible, incredible rescue. When I saw this entire plan come together and these guys execute it, to perfection, I was just elated. I was as happy as anybody else around. It was awesome to see.
Afterwards, Lee Ullman is both weary and relieved. When asked for his thoughts, he sums up the day's dramatic events like a true stuntman.
Was that a show or what?